Jai Hind everyone. So my topic for lecture 8 is Article 370. Article 370 is the most significant part of the Indian Constitution because it shapes the relationship of Jammu and Kashmir with the rest of the India. So let us understand about Article 370 in detail. Article 370 is a special province that grants autonomy to the degree to the region of Jammu and Kashmir. It means that Jammu and Kashmir has its own set of laws, rules, regulation, and a degree of independence from the Indian Constitution. Now, moving forward towards the historical overview of Article 370. After India gained independence in 1947 August, so there were division and partition of the British India into India and Pakistan. There were around 525 princely states that were advised to join either India or Pakistan or remain independent. So Jammu and Kashmir was also a princely state with Muslim majority, and it was ruled by a Hindu ruler, that was Raja Hari Singh. At that time, he opted to remain independent, joining neither India nor Pakistan. However, the external or the tribal military of Pakistan forces and also attacked the region of Jammu and Kashmir. At that time, Raja Hari Singh felt helpless, so he sought for military assistance from India. In exchange of that military assistance, he signed an instrument of accession on October 26, 1947, that allowed India to gain power and also controlled over the three important matters in the region of Jammu and Kashmir. And that three important matters were: first, the defense affairs; second, that was the external and foreign affairs; and third was communication. Now, talking about the key features of Article 370. At that time, Article 370 was enacted along with the Article 1A, that states that Jammu and Kashmir is the integral part of India. Now, talking about the key features, the first key feature is the special status. At Jammu and Kashmir has its own set of laws as well as its own constitution. So, the people of Jammu and Kashmir are more privileged, as for example, the matters like provision, the property, lands, government are controlled by the local laws. The third, and talking about the second key feature, which is the limited application of the Indian laws. The Indian Parliament could not apply all the laws of the Indian Constitution into the Jammu and Kashmir without the approval of the government of Jammu and Kashmir. This is different for the other states of India, where any law could be applied more easily. Third is the right of residence, as the residents of Jammu and Kashmir had a specific power and had a specific feature over the lands and other buying property or even other lands as compared to the other people belonging to the different states of India. Now, talking about the revocation of Article 370, as Article 370 was intended to be a temporary law that was in make to help integrate Jammu and Kashmir into India. But it was remained for many longer years. But in August 2019, the Indian government made a significant and strong decision to revocate Article 370. In this way, in August 2019, Jammu and Kashmir lost its special power, and now the Indian laws could be applied more easily in Jammu and Kashmir. The revocation of Jammu and Kashmir, the revocation of Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir was needed. In this way, the Indian government could excel its governance in that region. In conclusion, I would like to say that Article 370 played a crucial role in defining the relationship of Jammu and Kashmir with the rest of the India. And I would like to say that Jammu and Kashmir was, and will always be an integral part of India. Thank you. Jai Hind.